back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 high protein snacks that I tested out, tried myself, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys some 3 easy grab and go snacks that I buy every week from the store. And if you guys want to try out any of these high protein snacks, I will link all of the recipes below if you want to try them yourself. So if you think you could benefit from this video, then keep on watching. So if you watched one of my recent videos of 5 habits that I am currently working on, one of those habits I talked about, I'm doing these workout guides from the UUUP app, and I'm currently trying to gain muscle and lose a little bit of fat as well. And so one of the things that I'm trying to do in the kitchen is focus on protein. I'm not counting macros, I am just trying to focus on protein intake as best as I can. And when it comes to like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I feel like I do a pretty good job, but when it comes to like snacks or late at night snacks, that's where I struggle. And so it's easier for me to have stuff pre-made, ready to go for those in-between snacks or late at night snacks when I want something sweet or salty. I have options of a high protein snack. First one I'm gonna talk about is like the classic protein balls. And I did 2 options for this one. The first one is like a classic option, and I actually saw a box of Kodiak protein pancakes. They have a protein ball box that's ready to go, ready to be made. It's very like OG protein balls. You got peanut butter, chocolate chips, oats, all of that stuff. The reason I bought this box instead of making it myself is because it was like 3 boxes for $1, a crazy deal at Fry's. So I was like, whatever, I'll just do that. But usually I will make the OG protein balls myself. But because they were on sale, I was like, I'll try it out. I will say that the protein wasn't as high as I wanted it to be, so I should have added some protein powder to these, but they were still really good. And I always like to eat these with like some fruit. I don't know why, but it just makes them taste that much better. It becomes more of like a dessert at night, so I love adding fruit to them as well. And then I did try a second recipe as well. I have never ever put chickpeas in my protein balls before, but this sounded really intriguing because chickpeas are high in protein. So this recipe has you add chickpeas into it, and this one was surprisingly really good, and I will be making this one again. I did add oats to this one because I noticed the consistency was like creamy, wetter, because in the recipe you're supposed to put it in the freezer. So I was like, I'll just add oats to this and then I can roll them up and it'll be easier to do it that way. But if you don't want the oats, you can just skip that and do the creamy consistency for that one. And for the chickpea protein ball recipe, I will say that you probably would do a better job with a food processor. And another recipe I'm gonna talk about as well, the food processor would be a lot better. Mine just broke, so I just used my blender and a whisk KitchenAid as best as I could to get it to that like creamier consistency. So next time, hopefully I'll have a food processor, so it'll be a lot easier. The next thing that I made was a ranch Greek yogurt dip that I can dip some veggies in. I like having a nice little veggie tray on the counter throughout the day, so when I want a snack, I have that ready to go, and it's easier to make that healthier, high protein option. The next one is smoothies, and I am not the smoothie maker in our house usually. It's Max. Max makes the best smoothies, and we will usually have a smoothie either after the gym in the morning or at night, depending on when we go to the gym. And this is just an easy snack, an easy way to get protein is a protein smoothie. So if you haven't implemented smoothies in your diet, I would definitely try to do so. If you're looking for a high protein diet, make smoothies. It's an easy way to get protein. The next one that I tried were like these black bean protein bars. I've seen people put black beans in like brownies and stuff like that before, protein bars, but I've never personally done it. So for this one, you should definitely use a food processor as well. It would make it a lot easier for you. And I have to say, this one was actually really good. I did put a little bit too much of the plant-based protein milk in, so it was a lot softer than I was expecting. So I just have them in the freezer. I cut them up into little bars, and when you have that sweet tooth at the end of the night, these ones are perfect for that. They are very sweet. They have dates in them, and I like keeping them in the freezer because it's like a cold treat as well. There's something about eating something cold at night. So this one, surprisingly, was a win, and I'll definitely be making them again. And the last one I've done my whole life. A lot of people, you either hate it or you love it, but it's cottage cheese with fruit. And you can put peaches, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, anything you can think of. It's super easy. Just cottage cheese, fruit, maybe a little honey and cinnamon, and then you have yourself a high protein snack. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about are my 3 grab and go high protein snack. The first one I'm gonna talk about is this yogurt that I found a couple months ago. I couldn't believe it when I found it. It is more expensive. It's like $1.25 at Fry's. Sometimes they do go on sale, which is really nice, but there's 25 grams of protein in each cup. That just blows my mind. That's like a scoop of protein powder, but it doesn't taste heavy whey protein in your mouth. They're actually really, really good. So every week I'm grabbing strawberry protein yogurt because it's pack the punch with high protein and it's an easy grab and go snack. The second thing I'm gonna talk about is protein bars. The ones that I buy are pure protein. I feel like this is like a really basic protein bar, but the macros are great. I always try to shoot for more protein than there are carbs and less sugar. They have really good flavors. My favorite one is birthday cake, and they just came out with the sea salt caramel one that is amazing. And the third grab and go snack would have to be boiled eggs. I personally batch cook boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. It takes 5 minutes. It's so fast, and I can cook a ton of eggs if I want to, but it's super easy to do, and I love to just put some salt and pepper on them, dip them in hot sauce, and they are delicious. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys found some sort of value from it, and I hope you try out these high protein snacks yourself. And if you do, let me know in the comments how it goes, if you like them. And if you haven't seen my 5 habits I'm currently working on video, I will link it below. And if you yourself are on a high protein diet, then leave in the comments below things that you're making for snacks, breakfast, lunches, dinners, anything you could think of. I would love to read them. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.